99, 100. Oh, hello again, ladies and gentlemen. Pleased to see me. Well, I am most certainly pleased to see you, especially after receiving all your interesting questions. Now, I can only answer one at a time, but I do read them all, so don't be shy. Well, so let's get down to business, shall we? Today's letter comes from a lovely young gentleman by the name of Lawrence Shuffletooth. He writes, Dear DeMarcus, I used to be an astronaut, but when the housing market crashed, I had to sell my shuttle and buy a zoo. I most certainly understand that. We have done some interesting things in this economy. Well, take me for an example. I used to run a government-subsidized alpaca farm. Yes, he continues. I recently developed romantic feelings for a close friend of mine, and I don't know how or if I should tell her. Can you help me, DeMarcus? Indeed I can. You're talking to a romantic expert in human affairs.
Now, not everyone can benefit from the same romantic advice, but I think I have you understood, Mr. Shuffletooth. Based on simple emphasis from your letter, I'd say you are something of an individual. You are quite vivacious and happy to spend time with your friends, but you can be hesitant towards strangers at times, and although you are not always able to motivate yourself to work, you still see the important things and take pride in that. Given these facts, it's no wonder that you should feel fond feelings for a young woman so close to your personality. However, one of the advantages of your personality type is that you can think outside the box. Most people think that a bit of confidence in the right body language can say many things you're too afraid to speak, but experiences have taught me better. Oh yes, Shuffletooth, nothing has quite the power over a woman as jealousy, and if you want to win your friend's heart, it is the tool which will guide you true. You'll want to find a girl whose waist is exactly 7/10 the width of her hips. She can be thin or portly, depending on your personal preferences, but you should avoid deviating from this figure. A smaller waist to hip proportion may seem desirable, but beware. Such women are often disguised space aliens. Once you have selected your preferred lady friend, it is time to begin your seduction. Fortunately, this new girl will not realize right away that you are an idiot who chose her based purely on the proportions of her waist and hips, so it is very important to maintain this illusion. One of the best ways to do this, if you are good with words, is with poetry. Remember to use as many similes and metaphors as possible. Most women think in complex emotional abstractions which you can never hope to understand, but it is possible for you to blindly stumble close. She will at least appreciate the effort. If you are pressed for ideas, you can try the following example and build from there. You are like a worn flower. My feelings for you like springtime. Hugs like fresh, fluffy towels from the laundry. Don't ask me what it means, but usually a woman knows when she's being seduced, and with a disappointed sigh, she'll let you lead on from there. Alternatively, if you're not good with words, your best option is to never say anything. At most, merely interject with questions to keep her talking endlessly. She'll think it's sweet and won't realize that clever ruse. If she does ask you something directly, do not reply by speaking to her. Things can only go wrong. Just nod and smile and do your best to appear larger than she is. She will like that. Should all go according to plan, soon your new friend will tell your old friend how smitten she is. Your old friend, of course, will be compelled to kill the new one and take her place. After the police investigation, the two of you can enjoy a bright future together.
Ah, love, it really is that simple. I'm glad you asked for my advice, Mr. Shuffletooth. I hope everything works out fine. And for the rest of you, keep sending in your questions, and I'll make sure you won't fall into the pitfalls of life unaided. Until next time, dear friends, I am Remarkable DeMarcus.